It's the MOSHOW, bringing it to you once again at 5:15 a.m. Monday morning. How are you all doing? As you can see in my eyes, it's been another long night. However, it has been a progressive night, a more enlightening night, and a more sharing with family night. How are you all doing? And if this is your first time watching the Mo Show, I want to thank you for watching the Mo Show. I ask that you continue to watch the Mo Show. Tell your family members, tell your friends, tell your co-workers if you're working, seeing that many of us not working with the COVID, and your neighbors. Share all of the videos with your neighbors. Share them with them. Thank you. And we're going to get straight into this. This video is entitled Farrakhan and 75 shot and 15 killed in Chicago. Once again, it's 5:15 a.m. Monday morning. Farrakhan! With all respect, I say this in regards to Farrakhan's speech, his last speech that he is going or has made for a while. And that's according to his own mouth. And in that speech that he made and where it took place, I was highly disappointed at Farrakhan. I really don't understand why the Jews had a problem with Farrakhan speaking on Fox Soul. Farrakhan is retired. Okay? Farrakhan is retired, and the message that he brought is not the message that many black people expected. However, he is in his retirement days now. So what was it that we were to expect? And why was the Jews so upset? Why did not want him to speak, seeing what he spoke? In fact, Farrakhan said that a rabbi came to his home, sat down at his dinner table, and told him that he does not have the authority to talk about him, meaning to verbally chastise him. And he went on further to explain in his speech that the rabbi said that we love to hear you sing Farrakhan. However, you will not act according to the way that we want you to. Therefore, you cannot speak on Fox Soul. Now, what gets me about this, and I'm just being analytical, Farrakhan always names specifically whom he is talking about. So what was so secretly about this rabbi who came to his house and, according to his words, basically disrespected him at his dinner table? Why did you not release the name of the rabbi who came to your home and disrespected you at your dinner table? I'm just saying. He even went on further to say in his last message for a while. He said that Mecca, out of all the places in the world, is his favorite place. Stop. Farrakhan! Stop. I respect you. You are one of my elders. You are one of my teachers. But when you said that Mecca, out of all of the places in the world, is one of your most favorite, that is your favorite place, he didn't say Ethiopia. He did not say Mali. He did not say Songhai. He did not say Tanzania. He did not say the Sudan. He did not say Kemet. He did not say Libya. He said Mecca. Farrakhan. How is it that you, being who you are, and say that you are the voice for Black people all over the earth? And I want to emphatically say that I highly respect you because you are my teacher and you helped save my life. However, when you say that Mecca is your favorite place in the entire world on the planet, I have a problem with that. And the reason that I have a problem with that is because you propagate Black power all your life until the 90s. From 1955, I would say until 1995. 40 years that I would have to tip my hat to you. I cannot take nothing away from you because it is that which you have taught me, along with Elijah Muhammad, along with Francis Cress Welsing, along with Marcus Garvey, along with Dr. Clark, along with John Jackson, along with Fred Hampton, along with Huey Newton, along with all of these great teachers. And I personally got an opportunity to meet you and have you in the FOI class. I tip my hat to you, but I disagree with you. You propagate Blackness and man is God and first man is God and the first man is Black, but yet an Arab country, is your favorite place, and the birthplace of the original man, the Black man, is not in Mecca, right? It is Ethiopia. I'm very close, if not the exact place, but you say Mecca, where the Arabs are. And according to history, the Arabs were the first people to enslave us. The Arabs were the first people to really make Black people, the original people of the planet, niggers. It was the Arabs first, then the European. And Farrakhan says that Mecca, the home of the Arabs, who invaded our people and enslaved them, and says that his favorite place on the planet is Mecca, not the Congo, not Kemet, not the birthplace of civilization, but the desert, the nomads, the home of the thieves, the home of Ali Baba and the 40 thieves, the home of Aladdin with the magic lamp, with the genie to confuse you. I just didn't understand that. I understand that Islam, which is a form of slavery, mind you, which is a form of slavery, and it began in Mecca by the Jews, which your dad is a Jew, but you pro-black, black power, the original man is the Asiatic black man, when it just should have been the black man or the human. Man. You got me on that one, Farrakhan. Like, you sort of spin me off on that one, man. Hey, I love you, brother. I love all of the knowledge, wisdom that you've given to the world, especially unto the black people of America. From 1955 to 1995, even up into 2000. Anytime after that became a question mark. And after Scientology joined, or shall I say the Nation of Islam joined with Scientology, which is another form of Satanism. All religion, no disrespect. I want to make that clear. No disrespect to Christianity, no disrespect to Judaism, no disrespect to Islam. These three major religions of the world. See that sign? The three major religions of the world. Satanism. Satanism. Mind control. People control. Society control. You may say, well, without any control, society would be chaotic. Well, society is already chaotic in the presence of religion. The masses of people do not respect religion anymore because religion has failed men. And prior to my generation and your generation, we're going to go back to centuries prior where religion had failed men and they formed a Masonic order. And they formed that Masonic order or brotherhood because religion had failed them. However, all of these teachings, even which goes back to Aleister Crowley and Madame Blavatsky, Jack Parsons, L. Ron Hubbard, Satanist. Even Margaret Sanger, Satanist. Democratic Party, Satanist. The Republican Party of today, Satanist. The rulers of the world, Satanist. This is what we have been left with. This is how we've been misled. Religion has failed us. Religion has misled us. In fact, speaking of religion, in scriptures, in all three books, it talks about how man, the Torah, the Quran, and the Bible, which are son books, speaks about how man was created in the image of God. However, there was something before God, and that was the universe. Did God create the universe, or did the universe create God? Or did man create God? Just from my standpoint, from my analogy, researching, wisdom, understanding, knowledge, or as the word of the minister, exegesis, my exegesis of my research, the universe made man, and man created God. In that order. Either way, it's a trinity. Can you not see that that's a possibility where they mislead you with the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit when this universe, man, then God, or universe, God, man. But man made God. You must remember that. Who can out-God the universe? You mean to tell me a man is in the middle of that black hole? Stop playing with me. For the religions of the world. Farrakhan, Chicago, home of the Nation of Islam. 75 people shot, 15 dead in Chicago. Farrakhan. The Nation of Islam has not had any effect on the shootings and the killings here in Chicago, on the north side, on the east side, on the west side, on the south side. And the south side is where the Mosque Miriam, is at, on 76th and Stony Island, 73rd and Stony Island. 76 is the main street, but the mosque is on 73rd and Stony Island. And there has been murders on the south side. Okay? So how effective is the Nation of Islam in these last days that we consider, or some consider, to be the last days? Look, babies are getting killed. Innocent people are getting killed, standing at the bus stop, sitting in their car, sitting on their front porch, sitting in their home, sitting in their backyard, sitting having a great time with relatives, But Farrakhan has a message to deliver to save black people, yet black people are continuously killing themselves. I'm not saying that the minister is ineffective because, as I stated prior, the minister helped save my life, and I'm grateful that I had an opportunity to meet him in person and for him to deliver a lesson or two or three in the FOI class. Gratitude. However, that religion, the Islam, come on, man. The jig is up. The jig is up on all religions except the celebrity religion, which is Scientology. You know, after forming with Scientology, made me think about record labels, made me think about movie companies, made me think about uh, gasoline companies, petroleum companies, when they merge together. And quite often, when businesses merge together, is because they are going broke. But how could you send the people to Scientology? And yes, this was part of my reason, if not one of my main reasons, for backing off, backing away, and becoming inactive. Because Malcolm says, see for yourself, think for yourself, read for yourself, which was the teacher of the minister. And in my thinking for myself, I saw a detour in the path. So I had to fall back and do me and do all that I've learned in life and that which great men like yourself have taught me. However, Mecca being your favorite place, which is a false place, which is a land that was also stolen by the Arabs from black people, yet it's your favorite place. I highly disagree with you, Minister Farrakhan. 75 people shot from Friday night until Sunday night. 2-3 days. Babies killed. And it all seems staged to me because they just drive up and shoot, or they just walk up and shoot. And it doesn't matter if you male or female, they just aim and shoot. Regardless to what age you are, regardless to your gender. Obviously, what mother would be in so much trouble with a 1-year-old that she would take the 1-year-old to a laundromat and somebody just randomly drives up and spills 20 shells in her car, killing the baby and grazing her? Who would do that? Who would drive up on a 7-year-old and just shoot her in the forehead and drive off? Who would just shoot a man in his neck, in his arm, and in his chest for no reason and just drive off? Who would commit such acts? I guess the same people who would commit acts like shooting up a movie theater, The same act who will shoot a public official in Arizona. And so forth, and so forth, and so forth. Where do these people come from? Where do they manufacture them at? I'm just saying. Look, there's no religion that is going to get black people out of the horrific mess and murder that they're in. In fact, let me ask you a question. Seeing that many black people are religious here in America, what was black people religion before Christianity? What was black people religion before Islam? What was black people religion before Catholicism and Judaism and Zoroastrianism and Zenism? What was black people religion 5,000 years ago, 10,000 years ago? You see, that's the core. We're dealing with some fabricated outer core versus dealing with the real entity within where the true power lies. Farrakhan! I'm just saying. If we don't stop killing each other, they're not going to stop. And in fact, these very same people who are leaving the police force have training to kill. And seeing that they have been defunded and lawlessness is about to escalate on a mass level, and they sense civil war, racial war. They sense racial war so that they can genetically survive because they've been programmed. You're going to wipe away an entire planet because you fear your genetic survival. When that's not true. In fact, just to be honest, Europeans, Caucasians will always have or be in a minority of the world simply because of their genetic makeup. The universe did that. Black people didn't do that. The universe did that. So take your anger out with the universe. Like I said, it is silly people who hate other people for the color of their skin, let alone or in addition to, it is super stupid to believe or to think that one ethnicity of a people is better or superior than another because of the color of their skin. In fact, just to be honest about the situation, historically, it was black people who brought birth to civilization and taught the world education and brought civilization to the world. That's not even up for debate, and I don't care who you are. It's not up for debate. Why even waste my time with that when the educated know that? Even the educated European knows that. I don't understand why Blumenbach changed or classified human beings by their color, but it was because of a white supremacy type of deal. We used to call people or who they were according to what land or continent that they lived on the planet. It wasn't about color. It was what region of the planet that you came from or originated from that we called you by. Had nothing to do with the white supremacy. It was a humane supremacy. And everybody was treated equal. But getting back to Chicago, it's sad when your grandmother can't come outside. It's sad when children cannot come outside and play because you have these simple-minded, senseless adults, at least call themselves adults, kill themselves. Let me tell you something, and I'm going to end on this note. You were not created a junkie. You were not created a pimp, prostitute, a thief, a robber, a murderer, a rapist, a molester. You were not created in that fashion whatsoever. You were made that way. You were taught that way. Just like, as I stated, silly people teach other people to become silly by teaching them bigotry. That's stupid. Have you ever seen a pack of dogs? And in the pack of dogs, they be all different type of color. Black, red, white, brown, pink, purple, blue. They don't care. They're just dogs. And human beings still can't figure it out. Yet we are the most intelligent beings on the planet. I'm just saying. Yeah, we're killing each other. Not only are black people killing each other. Check this out. Not only are black people killing each other, you have Caucasians who rule the world are killing us. It has become death is the order of the day, is what it has become. Death is the order of the day. Caucasians are killing Caucasians. They're not shooting one another in their community, but the Caucasians are killing other Caucasians and me and Chinese and pink, purple, blue, green, yellow, all the colors in the crayon box, through the water, through the food, through radiation from technology, smart TVs, laptops, desktops, cell phone towers, media, vaccinations, smoking cigarettes, drinking. They got us, you all. They got us. Some of us have found our way out of the matrix. And as I told you previously in another video, once you get out of the matrix, don't go back into the matrix. Because when you go back into the matrix, it's going to be worse for you. You know why? Because you escaped. You will awaken, and then you want to go back and hang out in the alley with the rats. You're supposed to get ate up. I'm just saying. Why would one want to sit in the council of the wicked? Why would you want to sit in the council of the wicked? Think about that. It's your brother, the 13th letter to the cipher. Stay away from the popo. By all means, press that subscribe button right now. I need 4 more subscribers to go through this next YouTube portal. 4 more subscribers. So by all means, press that subscribe button. And if you're not familiar, you can go over to my MOPOWERZ where it is off the chain. Press that subscribe button. Stay away from the popo. Don't drink and drive. Don't smoke weed in your car while you're driving. Have some respect for yourself. And by all means, Chicago, stop killing one another. Thanks for viewing. It's your brother, the 13th letter to the cipher.